Ladies and gentlemen, the Greater Metro Junior Hockey League proudly presents to you the Bradford Rattlers and the Becard de Senneterre. First time that Becard has come into Bradford here tonight. They take on a hot-started Bradford Rattler team. Starting goaltenders for tonight's contest for the Bradford Rattlers, they go with number 30, Mattia Baccini, native of Italy. He's only had one start this season. He is 1-0, a perfect record, a goals against average of 1.71 in that contest. And at the other end of the ice for Becard is number 30, Tristan Paquin, as that one rang off the side of the post. And Becard that close to getting an early goal here tonight, as that one just whipped wide on the shot by Keller. That didn't miss by much as well. Might notice here tonight, not a lot of players in the lineup for Senneterre here tonight. As you see Tyler Baxter go onto the ice there, he took a check there from Oliver Jolly. For the captain, Arvid Malm can scoop away from behind his own net to make an outlet feed, and it's Blake Keller. Keller across for Carlson. Lidflin joining the rush. His shot stopped by Paquin, and it's no rebound. And jostling in front there is the captain, Arvid Malm, or rather Blake Keller. Getting into it, number 20, that's Jolly on the ice for the Senneterre. Maxim Ivanov and Oliver Balaj not dressed here tonight. The backup for Baccini here tonight is number 29, Dylan Christie. And the last time these two teams played each other was November 18th, where the Senneterre lost that one 11-1 against the Rattlers. But Becard ended up scoring first in that contest. Turnaround shot there by Merlander there. He tried to work it back to the grain, and he has it again. Melker Merlander crossing pass, connection play, and that would have been a great one there from Merlander to Bunzeniks to Sleznyov, as Roskov's shot there was blocked in front. Chipping out into the zone is number 26, Matvey Minets. First game as a Bradford Rattler. He got it across, and Sleznyov's wave wouldn't work for him. A pinching man there, and a chance now for Fournier for Le Senneterre, and he just snapped that one wide. Pinching didn't work at Sleznyov with Bunzeniks. Bunzeniks, a shot kicked out by the pad of Paquin. Fournier trying to turn it back the other way for his team. It's swiped aside there by Orkov. Orkov leaving it for Bunzeniks now. Anders Bunzeniks in the top 5 of scoring here for the Bradford Rattlers. Try to get it across for Borisov. Just went across from him from the wrong side of center, and so icing called on the Rattlers. Bradford Rattlers and Senneterre have had completely different seasons so far. The last 10 for both teams kind of tell you the tale of the tape here tonight. Last 10 for Senneterre, they are 0-10. For the Bradford Rattlers, they are 9-1 in their last 10 outings. Borisov's able to snap away with that puck, make a curl and drag to the backhand, pulls it back in front there, stopped by Paquin. Great deking there shown by Artem Borisov, nearly breaking the ice here for the Rattlers tonight. In this first game at home in the new year, so we wish you everyone a happy new year watching here for tonight's action for this Sunday night on ice. It's been a while, and it's good to be back. Through center, it's punched away. Stemper working over his man there, that's Matthias Farron. Roman Orkov picks it up into the corner, 6 in green. You'll notice the Rattlers not normally wearing their home whites here tonight. After the New Year and Christmas break, the Rattlers do end up changing colors, and I believe it's a league-wide occurrence. But it's the first time at home we are seeing these green jerseys, and in my opinion, these ones are just a little better than the away, because it's good to see the color green really predominant for the Bradford Rattlers here. St. Arnaud laid it into the corner. It's pinned up. Taken away there by Levesque. Levesque reversed it back to Giroux and got it to Levesque, but it comes across. Bundy just trying to steer that one away before it's pitchforked out of the zone and handled there by Minette. Matvey Minette, 26 in green. His first game as a Bradford Rattler here tonight, native of Russia. Steered back the other way, and it's Groslow. His quick shot snapped away by Bacchini, and he will hold on to the rebound with 16:23 to go here in the first period. So far, for a very depleted team for Senneterre, they have put up a good fight here early. Like in the last contest that these two teams played, it was Becard that ended up scoring first in that contest. Arvin Malm on the faceoff couldn't quite catch up to it, and so a backhander by Farron went aside. Keller was almost walled there in front, but a chance now for the captain. Malm, his snapshot missed wide. To the corner now and out the boards. They'll come for Keller, trying to drop it back, couldn't do so, and out comes Becard back the other way. Jolly, his shot didn't have much on it. Skipped aside there by Bacchini, up and out of play. That was Alexis Burley leading that rush into the zone. Alternate captain for the Senneterre. Jolly on the face-off against Arvin Malm. Another win for Becard on the face-off. Another scoop save made by Bacchini, and so the face-off will be dropped right where it previously was. Approaching 5 minutes time played here in this first period. Again, a scoreless tie at 0 in this first home game of 2024. Here from the BWG, you're looking at Isaac Carlson. Make a pass to the defensive corner where Rodeskog can aerial that one out of the reach of Arvid Malm, and so that's going to go for an icing call. And we always talk about forcing plays that aren't there. That's maybe one instance early on. Definitely don't want to see that for your team here early. Of course, it is the first game that they are playing of 2024, so you can kind of understand maybe both teams aren't really that warmed up to game speed, so it might take a while for both teams to kind of feel each other out and then really get a sense of when the team can take over. Might have a chance here for the game's first score. It's Malm across looking for Carlson. Pass was too out the handle, and so now it's Isaac Carlson against the grain. A pass to Malm. His shot was blocked in front there by Brule. Skittering puck loose in front of the net mouth. Kicked aside, but the Rattlers still have possession. It's Malm across. Keller, a shot, rebound in front. Carlson scores! Isaac Carlson, 4:40 into the first period, gets the icebreaker here tonight. The Bradford Rattlers are off and running. They lead 1-0. A pair of 18s will line into the face-off. St. Arno will line into against Bunzeniks. Kicked away by Bunzeniks into a backhander through. You're looking at number 15 in green. If that number doesn't really sound familiar, you'd be right. That is Marcus Vargas, donning number 15 here tonight in green. Of course, normally number 5 on the white uniforms they previously used to wear. As you see, Vargas unable to reach that pass by Sleznyov. And so a breakout pass thrown out by Bacchini. Always a good thing to have a goaltender that's not afraid to come out of the crease and play these pucks into the corner. Kind of acts as a third defenseman. You see Melander tried to stymie his way through, but a good block was set up there by Elliot Bouillon. Melander looking to keep his zone alive, and he'll do so. Trying to find Sleznyov, couldn't do so. Kept alive by Hugo Savard, but he got it back to the corner. Worked across there, and Sleznyov from his backhander shot kicked away, but not out of the zone. Becard just trying to get out of the zone, and a huge chuck thrown there by Bunzeniks. Rocking Justin Matchpy. Bunzeniks now, he takes a return hit there by Jolly, 20 in white. Artem Borsov through center, gains his way into the zone. Might have a lane here, but a snick snapped in half. The other 27 in tonight's contest, that is Levesque. Try to get it out of the zone. Stemper went down, but Masakov has it at center, and he'll backpedal through to Tyler Baxter. Connection pass with Lutflin. He'll connect with his man Borisov. A rink-wide pass elevated for Nugamanov, went away from him, and so Mowat for Becard can get it across where he rattled it third to the opposite blue line, kept alive by Lutflin, and then skated once more by Becard. 69 in white is Mowat. Makes a return play like the one we just saw. Returned it back for Levesque, intercepted there. Nugamanov lost it to his skates, and now a breakout chance now for Becard here tonight. St. Arnaud was the one getting his work down into the corner, and you're going to see him again go after the puck. St. Arnaud was kicked aside there by Rodskov. A battle after it into a shot. Big rebound in front there, and a great defensive play was made by Shamil Lutfulin. Fournier had a grade A chance, all loaded into the slot. Huge defensive play as the Rattlers come back in. It's a glove save made by Paquin. Off the quick snapshot there by Masakov. Becard only has 3 wins on the season, and they've all came against the same opponent. The Almeguin Spartans just can't seem to find a way to beat Becard. Becard would win 3 contests by a score of 6-5, 8-6, and 4-3. They currently sit 3-28-1. That's 7 points all year. Doesn't help when you go against a Bradford Rattler team, as you see Roskopf shot off the mask of Paquin. Bradford Rattlers have averaged 40 or more shots in 6 straight games. And in these previous 6 straight games, Rattlers have won all 6. Good puck protection made by Maxim Alexander Fournier. Minutes, good pass down low between the legs and scores! Artem Borsov going between his legs and makes no mistake and doubles the Rattler lead. It's 2-0. Bradford Rattlers already scored 1, and they get another. It's the captain, Arvid Malm, making no mistake, through a little hesitation in there. Rips it upstairs over the glove of Paquin, and it's back-to-back goals in rapid succession. Arvid Malm, 3-0 Bradford. JR didn't even have enough time to get off the second goal readout. Isaac Carlson through the faceoff. Played across to Orikov, and number 15 in green. Again, it's Marcus Vargas, who of course only wears number 5. Levesque played it off the boards, and he found his man Farron. Good rink-wide pass, and it's Groslow. His shot kicked away wide. Vargas returned it back for Arvid Malm, and Keller's now racing after the puck handler. Yes, Isaac Carlson getting to the puck first. He's tied up there by Savard. All alone is Keller to the backhand, and he will score! Blake Keller, 4-0 Bradford. Blake Keller picking up his 25th goal of the season. And with 13:34 to go here in the first period, it's 4-0 for the Bradford Rattlers. A pair of 18s on the draw, and this time it's the Rattlers 18 winning the faceoff. But they do battle once more, and now possession 2 Becard, but it's quickly turned back over to the Rattlers. Bunzeniks to pass to Rodskov, or Baxter check that. He can find Slesnyov avoiding a check there. Melander try to get to the puck. He turns away and looks for an option. Looking for the defenseman engaging offensively. That was 55, Shmuel Ludfulin. Baxter played it to the center. Melander leaving it for Slesnyov. Melander runs into his man, but back the other way. Slesnyov to the forehand, gets held down, and the puck is in! Gleb Slesnyov, another pretty goal for the Bradford Rattlers, and it's 5-0. Look out, huge hit! Thrown on back behind the play, Aaron Stemper got decked there by Fournier. Both those players pop back up, however. Bit of frustration setting on the part of Becard here tonight, just trying to set the tone and get anything going for their team here tonight. As Aaron Stemper going offside here prior to the Rattlers zone entry. A lot of times when you go into these contests, and you can even tell from experience as well if you've played a minor hockey before or any sport of that magnitude. You know when you go up against, say you're not really doing too well and you're going up against a really hot start team, top of the league team, it's hard to get geared up for those games. You can get prepared for that to go against the best that the league has to offer. But at that instance, your mindset just kind of has to be just play the team, not the record. The record can kind of mess with your head a little bit on what to expect going into a contest like that, so just play the guys that are on the ice and don't worry about the record at all. It looks like here tonight, not much is going away in the favor of Becard here tonight. They're down 5-0, and they've just taken themselves a penalty here as you see that stretch pass looking for Masakov racing up to it. Will beat the icing. Masakov across to Bundy. His snapshot, delayed penalty coming up to Becard, however. Bundy still with the puck. Got it in, threw away from Mowat. It's the captain, Arvid Malm, to the center zone. It's Majerchik. Even Majerchik trying to turn it back for Malm. A return dish for Orkov. Good cycle going on here by the Rattlers. Across for Orkov now. In front for Masakov. Good puck protection by Team Green. Orkov again. It's swiped away by Savard. Mowat lays a body check on his man before it's finally going to be touched up by Levesque. And the power play will now start. Aaron Stemper lost both his gloves. He lost his stick in front of that. I don't know what was going on. Justice Mapichi will head to the sin bin for 2 minutes, and so the Bradford Rattlers get to test out their first power play of tonight's contest. Becard's penalty killing sitting at 77%, and the Rattlers power play just under 30%, 29.5. Centering feed, that's Keller in front, stopped by Paquin. Went as far as center, Tyler Baxter. Isaac Carlson laid it ahead for center, intercepted. A quick shot glove down by Bacchini. Blake Keller, 9 in green, stopping on a dime, bought himself enough time to find his man Bunzeniks. A drop to Isaac Carlson. Carlson to Baxter, behind the back pass, a backhand to Keller. Relaying it back over for Baxter, trying to connect down low for Bunzeniks. Centering feed, it's Keller, a shot there, kicked away by Paquin. So far, Becard short-handed, doing a good job of forcing the Bradford Rattlers wide, kind of clogging up the middle slot zone. The Bradford Rattlers have dangerous weapons on defense. They can beat you from up high, as you see Carlson's shot just go in front of the net mouth, and that drop pass by Carlson was then picked off. And skating out of the zone now is Jolly for Senneterre. Pocket pick there by Aaron Stemper. As Melander and Borisov to work with here, a 3-on-2, trying to get around Savard, punching it towards the goal. Good defensive read by Savard. He's able to split in between Nukamanov and Pavel Rodskov. We're looking at Rodskov, 7 in green, behind Bacchini. Connecting it through to Borisov. 27 in green, Melker Merlander will head to the front of the goal. Rodskov, connection pass there, snapped across for Borisov. That's going to be a clear for Farron. Only away to center. 13 to go. On the man advantage, Stemper a drop. Nugamanov, he might drop it as well. He has Baxter trailing behind him. A nice move by Nugamanov to wheel his way back into the zone. A centering feed walking out of the air is Aaron Stemper. And it's going to count as a PPG for Team Green. 7:33 to go here in the first. 6-0 Bradford. During the warm-ups prior to the puck drop here tonight to start the game, looked over at Becard over the warm-ups. They only dressed one goalie here tonight. So depending if this night, the way it's gone so far, keeps up throughout the second and third, it's going to be a long, long night for Tristan Puckwin in between those pipes for his team here tonight. Centering feed and the Rattlers nearly got 7. 9th of the year. They're going to give it to Nugamanov there. Did kind of look like Stemper whacked it out of the air, but there could be an official change later tonight on GMHL.com. The Rattlers are offside, so Majirchek has to hustle back. Tags up, and he will look over. Set formation breakout by Becard, but it's a giveaway there. Arvin Malm spitting away from his man. A return pass for Masakov, just avoided a hit. Masakov, his shot blocked and trickled into the corner. Kept alive by Groslow. Backhand shovel dish to knock it out of the zone. Luflin a return for Masakov. Masakov connecting back in for Manetch. Tried to center it, just couldn't quite get a stick on it. And so Masakov able to regather that loose puck for Bradford. Gets pinned up into the corner, and skating into that puck to intercept is Levesque. Here's center kept alive by the captain, Malm. Just holding the line, and he made a stutter step move. Got that puck further into the corner. Grabbed, however, by Alexis Brule. He's hounded there by Malm, and so it's Carlson. A sharp angle shot kicked away by Puckwin. Hugging that post ever so tightly. Lutflin might have a lane here. Will use it and score! Shamil Lutflin goes bar down for the Rattlers. It's 7-0. Off the type, it went to Vargas, then Orikov, threw ahead to Slesnyov, but then regathered by Becard. Looking at Elliot Boulian. I beg your pardon, that's Hugo Savard, 72 and white, makes a beautiful move around Vargas, worked it to a dangerous area. Looking for Farron, just couldn't quite connect. Slesnyov, good pin up against the boards there by Jolly, taking the body, not the puck. Slesnyov to the blue line, Orikov, he'll lean into that one before it's blocked in front. Vargas got it across, and it's kicked away to Slesnyov, and he'll skate into it. Beautiful move to turn on a dime by Gleb. Bunzanix to the blue line, Orikov in a tight situation, but he made the best of it. Possession still to Team Green, but a dangerous chance here, and an escape attempt for Becard didn't quite go their way, but they now have the puck into the defensive zone. Jolly nearly picked off by Bunzanix. It's Hugo Savard. That pass did not clear the zone, and so Slesnyov will work it further in deep. Savard whipped it across. It's going to be picked off by Slesnyov. Faking the shot, going wide, regathering. Slesnyov turns away. His snapshot kicked out by the blocker of Puckwin. Masakov snapping the pass back to Slesnyov, and he will score. Gleb Slesnyov making it 8-0 for the Rattlers. Bradford Rattlers, they're not done. Stemper, centering feed, nearly found Borisov. That could have been the Rattlers' 9th spot here in this first period. And yes, the score clock is not a glitch. This is happening. First period, 8-0 for the Rattlers. Gleb Sleznyov, the latest goal scorer for the Rattlers. It's Masakov back in, a blocker save by Buckwin. Giroux, just trying to get that puck out of the zone, couldn't do so the first time. St. Arnaud got it across to the way of Fournier. Took a hit to make a play that it's slashed back in by Groslow. Out of the cage to play is Pacini. Feel like a dangerous play right in front to Masakov. Kind of gets in a shoving match with his man. But the puck handler now is Artem Borisov. Yes, Nugamenov heading towards the net. They crisscross into the defensive zone, or offensive zone, I should say. That shot blocked by Brule. Unable to keep the zone alive is Minetz, so he'll work it back to Rodskov. 2:15 to go here in the first. Minetz an outlet pass for Jacob Bundy. That's Majerchik on the wide side, and he will use him here. Majerchik coming in with Masakov. A trigger pull in front, and it hit the glass. Matchapik. Whistling across to the opposite wing, Marek Briere. At his pocket pick, Bundy, pass was too far behind him, and that one trickles out of the zone for the Rattlers, so they got to tag up. Bundy's pass didn't get down low into the zone hard enough, took a bump in front of the Rattler bench, and so it's netminder Paquin holding on to that puck for a face-off coming with 1:39 to go here in the first period. Top line out for Team Green. Centered by Oliver Malm. A faceoff win to the blue line. Orkov shoveling it towards the goal. Kicked out. Carlson whipping it across for Arvid Malm. Floating pass, a bobbling one held perfectly there by Orkov. Sliding it through to Arvid Malm. Centering feed. Carlson rink wide trying to find Malm or perhaps locate Keller, who was set up in the one-timer's position. 2-1-1 developing for Becard as a centering pass in front there. Matchapay took it towards the goal. Picked off there by Carlson, but the whistle sounds, and we're going to have a holding call against Blake Keller. Blake Keller getting an explanation on why he's being called for the holding call. And to be fair, I agree with the referee's decision here. It did look like there was an infraction going on. A hold, a hook, you pick it. Senneterre will get their first power play of tonight's contest. Puck is dropped in the power play, currently sitting at 12% all year. The Bradford Rattlers PK sitting at 83%. Looks like we have run time here in the BWG. The clock did not stop during the whole break in the action when the whistle sound. 5 seconds to go now in the period, and this is how we will conclude 20 minutes of play, and Sleznyov just took a big whack in front at center, and look out, Sleznyov will return the favor. Gabriel Herbert Levesque just two-hand slash Sleznyov right into the midsection, and Lutflin is getting mixed up into it back behind the play as well. Referee taking a player down from Becard, and all you know what is broken loose here to end this first period. So now that is how the first period will officially end. Both teams heading to their respective benches. The coaching staff of Becard is kind of chirping with some players from the Bradford Rattlers, and it looks like that is Blake Keller. So after 20 minutes of play, after the first period, 8 for the Bradford Rattlers, 0 for Becard. We'll be back for the second period of play after this intermission. second period of action set to get underway here from the BWG. There's some penalties that were thrown out at the end of this first period. Number 27, Gabriel Herbert Levesque gets a 5-minute major for slashing. Shmuel Ludfelin getting a 2-minute interference minor. We have a 4-on-3 power play for Becard here tonight. Getting his way quickly into the zone is Farron. Farron is pinned up there effectively there by the captain, Arvid Malm. Gets roped behind before Baxter can scoop it across. Played away from Groslow. Savard getting it back over to Groslow now. He returned it back to Hugo Savard. Returning it. Backward crumbs, gaining into the zone is Fournier. Left it across, getting hooked on the way there by Arvid Malm, but play will continue. Arvid Malm doing a good job to keep that puck away from the Senneterre player. Rhodeskopf behind the zone end will lift it across and rattled it the opposite way. And so to clear more time off of Becard's power play here tonight. Fournier will start it over. Check that, it's Brule. A tip in by Savard made. Savard pinching in and a good reception to keep that puck alive. Centering a feed to the blue line, it's Boulan. Boulan holds, waits, shot, and its stick snapped in half. That was Hugo in front, rebound, they score! Elliot Boulan, number 77 for Becard, gets their first goal of the contest here tonight. It's a power play goal, and the score clock will read 8-1. It is now 4-on-4 now. Eriksson, face-off win to Keller, got it back to Vargas, a return for Orkov, and now a 5-on-4 power play starting for the Bradford Rattlers. Keller, curl and drag, his shot missed and hit the glass. Keep alive by Orkov, shuffling it through, looking for a redirection was Isaac Carlson. Carlson a nifty drop to Keller, return it back to Keller from the pass, out front by Bunzeniks. Carlson just trying to work it back, goes off the high glass but stays in play. Blake Keller, toe drag, his shot through traffic, the net is off but they're going to put it back on. Keller, that one just went away from him. And so it goes down the length of the ice. It looks like the Rattlers are without Blake Anderson here tonight. Blake Anderson leading the Rattlers in points in 27 games. Anderson has 29 goals, 34 assists, 63 points. And I know that Oliver Balaj is watching back at home in Hungary, so shout out to Oliver Balaj. Deep in front there by Keller, crashing the goal was Bunzeniks. It comes now again to Keller, 1:50 to go on the power play. Again, it was a 5-minute major for slashing for Levesque of Becard. Keller worked it across just out of the reach of Carlson. St. Arnaud, 18 and white, can carry it in. 1-on-3, so he's going to take it out of the zone while Becard gets a line change off. It's picked off, however, getting in his Boulan. His snapshot kicked out by Bacchini, but a whistle sounds here. Looks like we got a too many men on the ice signaling here. Looks like it's going to go. It's going to go against Becard. Becard meaning Barracuda. So you pretty much have the Rattlers versus the Barracuda here tonight. Briere will be the one to serve the penalty. Thank you for JR Jordan Richardson, PA announcer here for the Bradford Rattlers, to make the official call. A 5-on-3 power play for the Bradford Rattlers. We have Masakov, Bunny at center, Majerchik on the wing, Ludfelin and Baxter to man the blue lines. Ludfelin has glove on that puck, but it went away from him, and so the Rattlers tag out. Baxter, this pass picked off by Jolly off the skate. Lutflin elevated it to Masakov, and he got a quick touch in for Bundy. Masakov again, 22 in green. Dropping it for Lutflin. Split in between Baxter and Masakov, and they got to have some communication going on who's getting that puck. Lutflin, Masakov, Baxter. Tyler Baxter, Masakov, his shot skittered wide, but Quinn may have got a piece off the side of it, and look out, a breakaway chance here. Centering feed, getting it to it first, and rolling away from Herbert Levesque. Lutflin again back after it, will make a drop pass. Tyler Baxter, 17 in green. They go into the middle part of your screen. You're looking at Jacob Bundy, number 12 in green. Bundy a drop. It's Masakov looking across there, and looks like Roskov's going to keep the zone alive at the blue line. Rosskov just fired it through, and it's a save by Puck Quinn. Maybe he was looking for a redirection there, but no bodies for the Bradford Rattlers were caught, taking away the eyesight of the netminder Tristan Puck Quinn, so it remains a 8-1 game. Of course, we do have runtime here from the BWG, so when the whistle sounds, the time clock does not stop counting down from 20 minutes to 0. St. Arnaud on the face-off for Le Becard, but it's won by the Rattlers minutes. We'll get it to the blue line, into the corner. Burley can't get a handle on that puck, but he does so here, and a good shovel-away scoop effort made to clear more time off the power play. 13 seconds to go in it exactly. Baxter regathered it through to Stemper. He connected with Borisov, might have a step here. Arten Borisov, and he just flunked it wide. Vinetz, good job to keep the zone alive to Borisov. Try to get it to the corner, couldn't do so. Escaping away from the zone is Burley, and they might have some numbers here for Le Becard. A curl and drag shot, never got on through. Stemper trying to take his man. Loose puck at the front of the net, but Cheney is down trying to locate it, and he does, and he gets pushed in before the whistle sounds to halt play. Last time Le Becard won a contest this season, it came all the way back October 21st. It was a 4-3 win against the Almaguin Spartans, and they have 3 wins all year, and all 3 of them coming against the Spartans. Rattlers played in Senneterre on back-to-back nights. That was November 17th and the 18th. Bradford Rattlers took the first game by a score of 10-1. And the very next night, they would win 11-1. So it seems to be a reoccurring theme when these two teams go up against each other. You can kind of maybe expect that when you see the first game, and then you look at where both teams sit standing. So, safe to say not many expectations were placed on Le Becard before coming into tonight's contest. This goes to show you how dominant the Bradford Rattlers really are. Bunzeniks from Sleznyov. Bunzeniks got it back to Gleb Sleznyov, 91 in green. Whipping it back into the corner behind the net. Bunzeniks wrapped it off the goalpost. To the corner again, Sleznyov. Hounded there by Groslow, but the puck does not come out of the zone, but it finally does as Savard was able to work over Melander's stick and got that puck out of the zone, but Melander is back in for Bradford. Melander to Sleznyov, but they're going to say that behind the wing, it was Bunzeniks going offside. For your first meeting here in the BWG, it's definitely going to be one to forget if you're a member of Senneterre. Blake Keller thought the play was offside, but the referee, or the linesman I should say, was signaling it was clear, and so a unnecessary tank for the Rattlers, but they would take it here. Look out, big check throw, and a pair of 20s going after it. In the defensive zone, that was Jolly laying a hit on Meyerhoff. Carlson can't reach up to that puck. It's Farron winning the foot race. Farron just trying to punch it further up into the boards. It's lost into Carlson. Baxter kept it alive. Carlson working it back for the captain. Malm couldn't connect. Malm back for Carlson. Trying to backhand that one to Keller. Couldn't do so, but he'll have him to Keller here before it's flexed off the stick. of Matthias Farron, and up and out of play with 10:15 to go here in period number 2. 8-1 for the Bradford Rattlers here tonight as we approach the halfway mark of the contest right about now, 10 minutes to go. Again, we are doing run clock here for the remainder of this contest. When the whistle goes, the clock will not stop counting down from 20 to 0. Masakov the backhand. Didn't find his intended target, but looks like Majorchik will challenge the play. Groslow from his backhand will elevate it across, but it's kicked off the stick and then regathered back by Lidfelin. Meyerhoff trying to pick the pocket of Burley before he made the pass further down low to his man Marco. Just trying to make a breakout dish, but he can't do so here. Icing is going to be waved off. Pavel Rozkov, aerial through center on the wrong side of the play. Icing is called, not exactly sure what the play was supposed to be there. Rozkov there, you kind of just like to see him bank him off the glass and find his intended target up to the near blue line. That was Jacob Bundy. Miscue on the face-off. They're going to let play continue. Majorchik racing up to it. Might have a step on his man. David Majorchik to the backhand. Couldn't quite connect, but a big rebound in front. Masakov making it 9-1 for the Rattlers. Magomed Bashir Masakov, native of Russia, getting his first of the night here. 9-1 for Team Green here in the second period. Good connection plays right off the face-off from Stemper and Minitz. Minitz's initial pass hit the stick of Borisov. He picks his pocket and scores! Artem Borisov, and there's 10 on the board for the Bradford Rattlers. We're just waiting for the netminder Paquin to get his goaltending equipment back on. Looks like he's good to go, and the puck is dropped, and the play is back underway. 2 quick goals just like that make it a 10-1 game for the Bradford Rattlers here tonight, and there's still another period to be played. Senneterre have the puck in the offensive zone, however. Stemper first after it into the corner there. A centering pass by Mapici will split in between Burley and Briere. Picked off by the Rattlers again. It's Aaron Stemper. A cross-seam pass looking for Borisov. Minitz. Quick seam pass. Stemper worked it across. Borisov now the latest goal scorer. 27 in green will take his way to the blue line. Return it, and a good reception made by Vargas. Centering feed looking for Stemper. Try to get a trigger pull on the one-timer, but getting into the shooting lane was Matthias Farron. I mean, that's a good stand-up there. We'll lug that puck out of the zone and connect off the bank pass to Nugamanov. All alone is Borisov, and he just couldn't quite reach up to it. Artem Borisov would stop on a dime and take his sweet time, and his shot was skittered aside, and a bank attempt there by Nugamanov just screamed through the net mouth for Meyerhoff. And bank it back further into the zone for the Rattlers. A shot on goal just skipped wide by Borisov. Bunzeniks back to Melker Melander. His snapshot blockered away by Paquin. Roman Orikov. A drop pass looking for Bunzeniks. Getting to the lane first was Levesque. Levesque intercepted, however, by Bunzeniks. He's just trying to hold the puck against the boards, and that's a great play there by Bunzeniks. Reverse hits on his man. Sleznov to the blue line. Orikov will walk the line and dance through. His snapshot kicked out with a purpose by Paquin to the corner. Shoveling attempt does not come out of the zone. A good hustle effort there by Orikov. That one does finally escape the zone. Senneterre able to get a line change. Masakov will dip his way through center and gain into the zone. Masakov from the backhand, and it just skittered off the post. I beg your pardon, that was Matvey Mayorov, number 20. On that rush there, nearly making it an 11-1 game. Gleb Selesnyov. Pump fake and go wide. Beg your pardon for the little technical difficulties just there. We had a wire come loose. On the camera, of course. Didn't miss much. Score clock still reading 10-1. 4:20 to go here in the second period. The top line is out for the Bradford Rattlers. It's over at Malm with Carlson and Keller. Farron back in for Senneterre. Malm is trying to pick that puck off, and so it's Keller. Leaving it, and then it's picked off there by Jolly. His snapshot went wide. Got back for Brule. His shot went into the corner. Napachino. And the puck skittered away from him, but it's kept alive, however. Mowat will lean into that one. Stopped by Bacchini. Big rebound. Bacchini's down. The puck is covered, and the whistle finally sounds to halt play. Looks like the Rattlers get a line change on. 5 aside. Rodskov, Munitz, Majerchuk, Bunny, and Masakov. 5 new players out for head coach David Mooney and the Bradford Rattlers. Again, 3:20 to go here in the second. 10-1 for the Rattlers. Oliver Jolly, another face-off win. He has been rather perfect on the face-offs here tonight. Majerchuk, a bump up. He'll find Bunny. Bunny, a turnaround pass, nice one. Masakov, his shot blocked by Savard, and it's up and out of play. Same line remains. Budny with Majerchuk and Masakov. Rodskov, of course, on defense with minutes, 26 in green. Trigger pull and a snap by Masakov finds the back of the net. 11-1. No chance of stopping that one if you're the netminder. You give Masakov all that time, all that room. You see that shot a lot in warm-ups. He'll head to the high slot, get a good curl and drag shot, kind of disguise the angle of his shot, and then beat the goalie high glove. You're kind of expecting him to shoot blocker side, much like how Connor Bedard does it. He'll change the angle of his stick when he curls it back into his body and releases the shot. A little deception being thrown onto the goaltenders there, and of course Masakov making no mistake. He shows you why he's so good at it. In the warm-ups, he cashes in, and we're going to have another 2-on-1 for the Rattlers. Nagamanov with Borisov to make it 11. Quick centering pass, Stemper. He connects. (12-1) now for the Bradford Rattlers, and not really too surprising. Not much of a celebration going on for Team Green. Kind of rare when the home team scores a goal. There's a hush that comes over the building, and that's exactly what it's like right now. Yeah, the people here are happy for the team, but 12-1. Senneterre back in. They'll come to the blue line. A howitzer from the blue line was kicked out. Kyles Levesque getting all of that shot. And Senneterre have the puck in the offensive zone. Expect them to just shoot anything they can at the net. At least that would be my mindset. Looking at Melander for the Bradford Rattlers. Turn on a dime and get walled in front. Quinton needs to regather the puck all alone with Selesnyov, but that pass was too far behind him. Selesnyov a little flat-footed there, receiving that puck. If you're Selesnyov, maybe just try to back up just a little bit. Make yourself open and available for that passing lane. Bunzeniks through Keller looking for Seleznyov, and again passed too far behind him by Bunzeniks. Seleznyov already has a bunch here tonight. It's not like he needs another. This is how we conclude period number 2, and more pushing and shoving to conclude a period again by Lutfulin. Looks to be Charles Antoine Groslow who he was mixing it up with. So after 40 minutes of play, 2 periods, 12 for the Bradford Rattlers, 1 for La Becard de Senneterre. We'll be back for the 3rd period of play after this intermission. Third period of action set underway from the BWG. Bradford Rattlers looking for more goals right off the start of the face-off, and they almost got one just there. Again, we have runtime here in the BWG. Anytime a whistle sounds, the score clock will not stop counting down from 20 minutes down to 0 until the final horn sounds to end this contest. And it looks like Bacchini had trouble with that shot coming from the blue line, or just outside the blue line by St. Arnaud. Stop attempt there by the Senneterre in front. Stop, rebound, and it trickles in. Maxime Alexander Fournier gets the second goal for Le Becard de Senneterre. 12-2. The GMHL has I believe it's a 10-goal differential. So, say the Bradford Rattlers lead 10-0. If they score an 11th goal, that 11th goal doesn't get put up on the scoreboard, does it? It just evens out. But if the Rattlers do get that 11th goal, and Senneterre scores their first goal of the game, it then becomes 11-1. So they always keep that 10-goal differential at play to kind of decide these games. Bunzenic tried to club that one down, couldn't do so. Spun around by Farron, and out comes Jolly. Snapshot flexed away by Bacchini. That one comes right to him, kicked aside. And so Minetz will just try to backhand it out of the zone, and he'll do so. Gleb Slesnyov with Rodskov. And Bunzenic's coming with them. Bunzenic's across. Rodskov down low, chipped it just wide. The net was coming loose. Gleb Slesnyov ended up putting that net back on. Minetz has a lane here to use. Shot big, rebounded front. Rodskov, great stop made by Paquin. Tristan Paquin has a long night in with him. Myrov a good stand into his band. That was Matthias Farron. Gleb Slesnyov getting his way back in. Has some room here. Slesnyov rang iron. Vargas got it to Bunzenic. Backhanded it all the way through. Nukamanov pried that puck loose, and coming in is Orkov. Roman Orkov shot glove down by Paquin. And this is the third time that the Bradford Rattlers have met up with Le Becard de Senneterre. So far, it looks like the Rattlers will be a perfect 3-for-3. They play one more time, and I believe it would be the last home game of the regular season for the Bradford Rattlers. Senneterre coming back into Bradford. Nugamanov got brought down. The play will continue, no call. Through center, picked off by Borisov. Nugamanov and Stemper head towards the front of the goal. A good read there defensively. Elliot Boulian followed that puck, and so it's possession to Vargas. A long stretch pass. It's a 2-on-0. Stemper with Borisov. Back to Stemper. He will score. (13-2) for the Bradford Rattlers here in this third period. A decisive victory will be coming up for Team Green in about 15 minutes' time. Jerchek nearly running into Masakov. Brulé for Senneterre. Out the middle will come Farron, just trying to get that puck out of the zone. Couldn't do so. Bundy standing in his way. Got reverse hit for its efforts, and so forward David Majorchek will play a little defensive hockey right now. Just trying to start a breakout from the neutral zone. Masakov with a pretty good check there for its effort. Look out, Majorchek almost got ran into there by Mowa. Mapichi. Quick connection, it's Jolly. Baxter watching the body there as that puck comes right to Pacini. Big rebound, they score! Olivier Joly gets the third spot on the board for Le Becard here tonight. Say what you want about the score, they're a feisty little team. Arvid Malm, the Rattlers are going to want to get one right back. Aaron Stemper has 2 goals here tonight. Rattlers. Good connection passing as you see Keller, a backhand shot kicked out by Paquin. Keller down low, Arvid Malm. Back to Keller, trying to engage him here, heading to the slot area, couldn't do so. Monette pinned that puck against the boards. We got walled in front there by Farron, so the puck comes out of the zone and a break back in. Isaac Carlson with the puck now, had his pocket picked there by Mowat. Up against the boards, but it comes back to Isaac Carlson again. Carlson's trying to drop it across. Arvid Malmström behind them, and he will pick his pocket just like that before Keller can keep his own alive. Good second effort by St. Cloud, Minnesota native Blake Keller. Arvid Malm, the captain, took that pass from Carlson. Orkov couldn't glove it down in time, and so a takeaway by Fournier, who has a goal here tonight for Senneterre, 97 in white. Centering feed in front, and Bacini may have got a piece of that one with his left pad coming across post to post. 13 minutes to go here in the third period. A curl and drag shot just going over the net. Wraparound bid there by Fournier went astray. Vargas, a backhand shovel attempt, will go down the length of the ice, and the near official will wave off icing. Mikhail Giroux, he's trying to skate that puck out of the zone, couldn't do so. Slesnyov nearly getting ran into. That has come way off its moorings, and so a stoppage in play. I'd like to give a thank you to everyone watching here tonight from the BWG here in Bradford to take on some Sunday night action on ice here tonight. Rattlers and Le Becard, and it's been a pretty decisive contest. One quick glance at the scoreboard, I'm going to tell you the whole story. Slesnyov had a gaping 6x4 and he missed the whole thing. Buntanix, that's a beautiful play and an even better pass, but Pavel Rozkov a little too quick for him. Went in between his legs, so it'll still remain a 13-3 game. Rozkov getting it into the corner. Hugo Savard, native of Val-d'Or, Quebec, Canada. Liflin back to Slesnyov, a drop pass, and it's Rozkov. Rozkov avoiding the hit, they both go down. Possession to the Rattlers still. Buntanix, effective check thrown on him. Now walled in front there, but possession back to the Rattlers. It's Rozkov again. Good pass, Slesnyov. The walk over, find Rozkov. He'll find Baxter engaging in front, trying to find Buntanix. A little too hot to handle. Nugamanov trying to locate Aaron Stemper, just went away from him. Apogee gained his way into the Rattlers territory. That did not last too long as the Rattlers are back in, maybe a 2-on-1. Henry Fate looking for Nugamanov on the pass coming by Borisov. Stemper down low for Masakov, out of the reach of him. Oh, I beg your pardon. That was Nugamanov. Trying to get into the passing lane there. 2 Rattlers over the puck, but they can't receive it. They're going to say the Senneterre player touched it with a hand pass. This resulting in the haltage of play and the faceoff coming back into Senneterre territory. After tonight's contest, the Bradford Rattlers will only have 6 home games remaining on the year. Next contest, January 14th. Of course, here at the BWG, the Ville-Marie Pirates make their way into town, and one game I have circled. January 28th, the Durham Roadrunners, who are a member of the South Division here in the GMHL, they make their first ever appearance to the BWG to play the Bradford Rattlers. They have played each other before. That was, of course, in Durham, however. Very exciting to see teams from the other division that we very rarely get to see come here. Rattlers, of course, played the Northumberland Stars earlier in the, well, I say year, but year just started. I believe it was in November or December where the Rattlers were in Northumberland, and I believe it was quite a decisive win for Team Green. Okay, I say Team Green, but both teams are green. Pretty bad analogies I'm throwing around here. It was a pretty decisive win for the Bradford Rattlers over the Northumberland Stars in that day. Of course, the Bradford Bulls make the odd appearance here from the BWG. That's because their arena is not even an arm's throw. Say what? With traffic, probably a 5-minute drive from here to Bob's Palace. We've got a 2-on-1. It's Carlson with Keller. Malm for some reinsurance back in front there. They never got a shot on goal. At this point, maybe one too many passing going on, but of course it's still a great decisive lead for the Bradford Rattlers, so they can get away with plays like that. The Keller is one-timer. Never got on through. Ball back in front. Carlson all alone, and he will score. Isaac Carlson picks himself up another tally here tonight. Lots of players for the Bradford Rattlers will be walking away tonight with multi-point games, sometimes first time in their career, or GMHL career, I should say, having themselves a multi-point night here tonight. And if everyone on the team has already had a multi-point game prior to tonight's contest, it really does not surprise me, based on the record of the Bradford Rattlers and the plethora of depth scoring that they can hurt you with. Gotten word that Milker Melander, for injury precaution reasons, will not be returning to the action here tonight. Injured his shoulder a few weeks ago, and maybe some lingering issues with that same shoulder have occurred. Don't want to speculate anything, but hopefully nothing too serious for Milker Melander here tonight. He's found Slesnyov. He'll backskate his way into the zone, curl around from the back end. Stopped by Paquin. whistle sounds, the net has come loose. 4:50 to go in the third period. 14-3 the official score here from the BWG in Bradford. Myra. Back in, shot from just outside the blue line, went wide at Pacini. That's been made by Aaron Stemper, and easy break in for the Rattlers. It's Nugamanov to the backhand, try to go 5-hole in between Paquin, but he's able to close up the trees in time to make that save. Icing will be called on Becard here. A lot of players on the team having disagreements in the call, but how many times have I said, when is the last time someone's won an argument against the ref and overturned a call? That's right, never. Jerchek to Vargas. His shot palled away by Paquin, and it's deflected up and out of play. Jacob Budny lines into this face-off. He's centering the line with David Majerchik and Masakov. Vargas fanning on the first attempt, coming back into speed. Is Farron. His shot never got on through. Budny shoveling it from the backhand, getting it to it first as Masakov. Rolling puck, got it to Majerchik, and it just went over top of his stick. Majerchik got brought down. Play will continue. Majerchik slow to get up for the Bradford Rattlers on the opposite end of the ice. Gingerly making his way back into the Rattler bench, hunched over. Icing will be waved off, touched up by Paquin. So 2:20 to go here in the third period. Looks like Becard has given the puck away again. Masakov spinning and firing that shot just wide. Rozkov, an attack on his man, Orkov, trying to keep the zone alive. He did so for a brief moment before you can see that puck roll away from him, and so Bundy can make a connect to Lutflin and now Masakov. Rozkov through center, trying to split the D, and he'll do so. His shot just kicked wide. Lutflin down low, Masakov. Further across to Bunzeniks. Into the corner now as Masakov will use him here, just split in between him, and so Lutflin engaging defensively. But a good pinch up out of the zone thrown by Fournier. Farron back in, 7 and white, kicked away by Baxter. Lutflin out of the zone, connection out of the reach of Slesnyov, and he's going to take advantage after Brule lost an edge. Slesnyov a turning around pass, intercepted however. Back in comes St. Arno. Another pass by Groslow. Will play the bank in front. Pacini looking for a call and a whistle. Looks like puck has been sitting on top of the net, but they let the play continue. JR will tell us how much time is remaining. Tyler Baxter in front, a tip in by Rodskov. 15-3. Score clock reads 29 seconds to go and counting. Referee's taking some time discussing that latest goal, and so with 18 seconds to go, the puck is dropped, and it's going to be a decisive win for the Bradford Rattlers. They will take down the Becard de Senneterre by a final score of 15-3. Mattia Baccini First game in a while, he comes back, he gets the dub for the boys here tonight, and Team Green walks away with a well-earned 2 points here tonight. Their record now improves to 25-2-1. That's good for 51 points, and they still sit atop of the Northern Division in the GMHL. Bob Vallis Arena this Saturday. Bradford Rattlers will play the Bradford Bulls, of course an away game for Bradford, and we will see you guys all next Sunday on the 14th, where we will see the Ville Marie Pirates come into town here tonight. So for Nick Stella and the Bradford Rattlers organization, we bid you all a good hockey night for now.